My battery is only on 20%, so I don't know how much of this will record. I'm in Newcastle still because I went to the cinema after Tristan Ducks today. I missed the first bus, so now I'm waiting for the second one, which is not until 12 minutes past 17:12. 17:12 is my next bus. I'm still going back by 8, that's all that matters. Because my outreach is not until 8 tonight. And I get this one because it goes straight to my house. Whereas all the other buses go around the houses. Well, I've had an interesting day. I'm not going to name names, but I do know what I have been through today. I arrived at Spectrum early, like I always do, and then Jay was early as well, so I met up with Jay while we were waiting outside to go in. So then we went in. I went in my diary because I was thinking about Christmas presents. I have so many presents to buy, I swear. Honestly, I do. That's the annoying thing, having such a big family, is you gotta buy so many presents. Anywho, then I saw from across the way that you-know-who, I shall not name names, arrived. And I purposely didn't say anything. I purposely didn't say it's locked, you have to go around. I did that on purpose. Because honestly, I don't care. He decided to do a bit of walking. Then he came in, but he wasn't alone. I knew you-know-who was going to bring his mom, but I had no idea he was going to bring his grandma as well. I thought I could handle it. Honestly, I thought I could. But then we started playing the zombie game, Frankenstein game, sorry. Which is confusing to say the least, because I wasn't getting it. I wasn't the only one. My friend Sarah wasn't getting it. My friend Pat wasn't getting it. We were all so confused about this game. Basically, one person pretends to be Frankenstein, walks up to another person. That person looks at someone else, and that person who's looking at that person says that person that's looking at them's name. Even explaining them, it's very confusing. And then that person starts walking. And then that person who's walking towards the new person looks to somebody else, and they say that person who's looking at them name. And then basically it's very confusing. Very, very confusing. At one point, I was moving all around the circle because I was being crowded, literally, by both his mum and his grandma. And I didn't like that at all. So I moved. Because I didn't want to be next to them too. So then, after the game, because Jay did change it up a bit, which means we didn't use names. We were just about in the game where he says, okay, we're going to change it about. We're not going to say names now, we're just going to look at each other and try it that way, but I wasn't having none of it. I walked out. I didn't even say I was going to the toilet or anything, but I was just going to the toilet. but I was in there longer than I thought I would because I didn't know if I was actually going to come back. That's my honest feelings. I didn't think I was going to come back. I thought I was going to go back into the room, get my stuff and leave, because I felt ganged up on. Honestly, I did. I felt ganged up on. All I can say is thank God for Pat. She was one of the reasons why I stayed. Thank you for Pat. I'm so glad Pat was there. But I did do something stupid. You can't see it, but I did do something stupid. For the first time in months I have. You can't see it because it's only tiny. But yeah. You will scrape again. It's because I was feeling ganged up on. And I couldn't take it. So I did it. Then as soon as I went back in, I put my gloves on, and I think that's when Kieran knew something was up. So I have told him in the past, if I've been gone for some time and I go straight for my gloves, heads up, something's going on. I've done something stupid. If I've gone for some time and I go for my gloves, that's me hiding something. And I was hiding the fact that I'd self-harmed. So then we did an activity where we told stories, like scary stories. Then we heard one of Pat's poems because Sarah left, my friend, and Sarah left because she had to, and I hung out with Pat for the rest of the time. It was me, Pat, Sonia and Jay on one table, and you know who with his mum and grandma on another table. And then after break, we went back down. Pat read her other poem, and we did some publicity for Trust and Ducks. We also did publicity in the first half, I just remembered. But we did publicity for the second half as well. And for the first time since we broke up, we actually acted on the same stage together, me and Kieran. It wasn't anything that big. The first bit was Sonia was in the middle of me and you know what, I'll say his name, Kieran. Me and Kieran. And we were turning her back and forth to do the promo. Then the second bit, where we were on the same stage together, was that we had our backs to each other and we pretended to do 3 movements while Pat read her poem out. And then me and Pat talked until she got to the bus station. She did text me saying that she got on the bus safely, and I'm happy about that because I was a little bit worried. And I continued on to the pictures, and I did see Maleficent, and it was so good and everything. It was so touching, and I'm glad I watched it. And I need to talk to my friend Sarah actually, because I don't think I want to go to hers next week. Timing is all wrong, because I need it back for 8. So yeah, I'm hesitant about going next week to hers on a Thursday. I'd happily do it on a Tuesday, but not this Tuesday, because this Tuesday I'm going to a disco called Fresh. I'm going to Fresh this Tuesday. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow, so I've got that to look forward to, but my head is all over the effing place at the minute. After going through what I went through with Spectrum, and then after seeing a lovey-dovey play, because that's what it was at the end of the day. That's what Maleficent was at the end of the day. There was action in it, that's true, but at the end of the day, it's a lovey-dovey play. And I don't really need to see that after having the day I've had, well, I was ganged up on. I'm so glad it was just one day. If she was there more than just one day, I don't think I could take it. I'd ask Jay to say, no, Jay, you can't. Then, because I feel ganged up on. Will you please ask her to leave? Either that or just stay downstairs and you can see him at break time and dinner, because I don't feel comfortable. So honestly, I didn't. At all. I want so uncomfortable. But I did get a vibe from Kieran though today. I don't think it's true or not, but I think I did catch him looking at me at least twice in the loving stare he used to give me. I think he knew that something was going on in my head with because it was after I self-harmed. He must have known something was going on in my head, because he was giving me that look again, which messed with my head even more. I mentioned Adam this morning because he had his mum and grandma, so I had to bring someone up from my past, and that just happened to be Adam. So yeah, my head is fucked at the minute, and I don't know what else to say. Laters.